Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at my M1Finance update. If you missed my original video, essentially I'm going to be putting away 25 to 35,000 a year into Apple, Tesla, Microsoft, ticker symbol VOO, which is an S&P 500 product. And several other individual one-offs like Salesforce, Palo Alto Networks, Mercado Libre, ServiceNow, just to name a few. So, and some other small cap, mid cap ones as well. So it's a pretty wide-ranging mix. The purpose of this is to contribute enough to this to where I could eventually pull it out in 10 to 20 years and put it into all dividend income producing stocks to essentially live off my dividends. I'll show you what the power of compounding can do if you are putting away this type of money every year and you're putting it into stocks like Apple, Tesla, Microsoft, Palo Alto, Salesforce, ServiceNow that are generating between 20 to 30% returns on average over a 10-year span year over year. So again, 25 to 35,000 compounded every year at 25% a year on average over 10 years. You do the math. Just kidding. Don't do the math because I'm going to show you. But let's just go ahead and let's focus on my M1 portfolio update, and I'll show you guys the compounding effect, etc. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go. All right, you guys, any guesses on how much I have in my M1 portfolio? If you said 34,000, you would be close. This is my retirement 2 portfolio. I do have 34,852 in my portfolio. It says I'm up 15.42%. I don't know the validity of that. I know I at one point had a $3,500–4,000 loss on ticker symbol IEP. So, I mean, if I came back from that and I'm up 15%, that's monstrous. But again, I mean, Microsoft, Apple, Tesla has had a remarkable year. So, and then you can see I have earned dividends of over $702. I don't know if you recall or if it was in my video. Maybe I don't know if I left it in there or not. But this used to be a dividend portfolio for about a year. So I was just capturing dividends. And I'm also just, some of these stocks do naturally just pay a small dividend. So here is my portfolio value. Here is what my value looks like over time. Looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. Looking at my slices, you can see Tesla is my #1 slice. Apple, Microsoft, ticker symbol VOO, Mercado Libre, Palo Alto Networks, Pagsura Digital, PAGS, Salesforce, CyberArk. That's a good one. That one's been doing me good. Actually, I just made a video on that one recently. Boeing. I should sell Boeing, honestly. ServiceNow, Google, Broadcom, HCA Healthcare. I should add more to HCA Healthcare. It's down 10%. And then I also have VOOG, the growth S&P 500. So I hit my goal pretty much of getting to 30. We'll just call it, let's be specific. So 34,852.20 minus 1,355.74. So I contributed 33,496. And I wanted to be specific because I want to show you what 33,496 looks like every year for numerous years. So let me again just readjust my screen so everyone can see. All right. Excuse me, I got a yawn. So starting principal, again, 33,496, 33,946. I'm going to contribute 33,946 every year, not there. 33,946. Okay. And the dividend yield is going to be, what is the dividend yield actually? Let's see if this shows me the dividend yield. It does not. So what I have to do to show my dividend yield, I have to share this pie, copy, paste, and this will tell me the dividend yield. 0.733. All right. 0.733%. Okay, so you can see this equates to 73%. So just bear with me for one moment. Come on, percentage. There we go. Nope, sorry. 0.00733. Okay, there we go. 0.73. I apologize for that. Let's say the shares are going to go up. I mean, the bulk of the Apple, Tesla, Microsoft, Mercado Libre, Palo Alto Networks, Salesforce, CyberArk, Boeing, ServiceNow, Broadcom, let's just say 15%. So based off of that, if I continue to do this for 11 years, I should breach 7 figures. If I do it for 15 years, I will breach $2 million. That's awesome. If I am instead getting 20% on average, in 10 years, I would be at 1.1 million. In 15 years, I would be at 3.1 million. So that's as if the stock market continues as it does, etc. I would get to 10 million at the age of 54. That'd be awesome. So let's just say I'm able to contribute $40,000 starting next year because I started late this year. Well, I can hit 7 figures, the $1 million mark, in about 9 years, and in about 20 years, I will hit almost 10 million. And the reason I'm looking at these 7-figure marks, 1 million, 2 million, 5 million, 10 million, once you get to the 7 figures, you can make the decision if you want to retire early, because you are also maxing out your Roth IRA. Okay, and if you are at 33 and you contribute $6,500 a year for the next 20 years into the S&P 500 or Apple, a mix, you should be over 7 figures. And the Roth IRA distributions are tax-free. So, for example, I'm just going to use this for funsies. Ticker symbol JEPQ pays a 10.56% dividend. Awesome. So let's say I have $2 million in my brokerage account in 2043, 2045, 2050, whatever. And I get a 10.56% dividend. That's $211,000 a year, which is about $17,600 a month. Now that's before taxes, but you guys could not see a dang thing I just did. Okay, $2 million by 20, let's see, 40,000 at, let's do 15% to be kind of conservative. $2 million at 2048. Yes. No, 2039. I'm sorry. 2039, which is 16 years from now. I'll be 48 and I'll be at 2,325,255. So if the market goes 15% and I contribute 40,000 for that long, and once I get to this amount, I then dump it all into JEPQ and it returns a dividend of 10.56%. That is $245,000 a year or $20,462 a month. You see the power of compounding? And let's just say, you know what, I'm not even going to retire literally until I'm 50 years old, which is 3.2 million. 3,200,000 times the 0.1056 divided by 12. I mean, 28,000 a month, no brainer. So again, I continue to harp on this. Like, if you can save, you can budget. If you can put some money away to, control your future, please do it, because it's gonna make your life so much easier and better in the future. Stability, peace of mind, travel whenever you want. And again, I mean, don't rid yourself or rob yourself now of like enjoying life and having an awesome journey. Like, I'm able to do the 25 to 35 comfortably based off my living situation, my budgeting, how I allocate, my funds that are free to spend. So I hit my 2023 goal. I'll probably do another update video in the next 3 to 4 months in 2024. I'm really itching to put my extra cash into here now, but I do need to max out my Roth IRA for 2024. That's going to take my funds that I want to send in here. I also have a position in ticker symbol MYPS that I want to add to desperately. That stock, I believe, have a lot of belief in. But again, just stay the path. If you're going to have different brokerage accounts, have them, separated out. This one is my long-term coast play. Like, just do this, don't think about it, no emotion. I have a high risk, high reward brokerage. I have my Roth IRA. I have my Roth 401k. I have my personal trading account, my Robinhood investing account that I share videos with you guys. That goes in $25 a week. So again, just checks and balances. You can really set yourself up for success. And if you have $0 today, but next year, and let's say this is your Roth IRA, you're going to contribute $6,500 for the next, until you're 59, which is, if you're 33 today, that's going to be 2050. If you're investing in a similar mix of stocks like I am at right now, and they can do 15%, although the bulk of the one that my top 4 do between 15 and 20%, or I'm sorry, 20 and 30%, over a span of 10 years. Microsoft is up like 60% this year, which is crazy. So again, if you're starting it next year, you're saying, hey, you know what? I've done nothing for retirement. 2024, I want to hit the gas running. You can literally do it. Let's say this is 9%. No, the S&P 500 has returned around 10%. So next year, open up a Roth IRA. You're 33. By the time you're 59, it'll be 2050, and you'll have $797,000 saved in that account. That's amazing. If you want to, $797,500. This is the Roth IRA. You don't get taxed in the future. if you want to then put this into the JEPQ right here, I do your own research. I'm just using this as an example, honestly. So there's hundreds and thousands of dividend stocks out there. Talk to your financial advisor. So you take your 700,000 and you just put it into JEPQ. You'll get $84,000 in dividends a year for the rest of your life without touching your principal. That is about $7,000 a month. So think about your future here. And the S&P 500 actually returns 1.76, something like that. So my number was a little bit off. So you'll be at 940,000. 940,000, $24, and you put it into a high dividend account. That's $99,000 a year, $8,272 a month. So again, do your own research. Your future is worth it. Do it for your family, your legacy, etc. If you guys made it this far, consider hitting subscribe, hit the like button, and stay tuned for the next M1Finance portfolio update. It'll be in a few months. Take care until then. Thanks for watching. Bye.